here in Brookhaven, there are several words you can write. If I write a message in the chat, I can simply send it. But today, I want to ban words in Brookhaven from being written, especially because I am the president here, and all the people who live in this neighborhood will have to obey me. And if they say the forbidden words, they will have to pay a price. So for that, I am coming here to talk to my friend and see if he approves of this. He said, let's do this. But what will the words be? Look, I still don't know. He and I will decide what the words will be. And I think actually the words will change, and over time they will be different words. But suddenly there is a player fishing in my pool, which belongs to the president. But my friend is coming here to see what is happening. And this is very weird. I don't know what made this player fish here, but my friend is holding this item. I said, calm down, I will solve this. And I am going to solve this and convince him to leave here without much trouble. I said, everything you fish, you will have to give half to me if you fish here. And I am saying this to make him leave without asking him to leave. But now, he is very scared. And he said, the taxes are too high. This is not fair. Look, I know this is not fair. So if you want, you can fish at the lake, because at the lake there are no taxes. I said, then go to the lake. And I am serious. But it looks like now he went that way. And he jumped here, and he is simply arriving here to fish. And what I did was genius, because now he is fishing in the right place. And I didn't even have to tell him to leave. But guys, we have to decide what the first forbidden word will be here in Brookhaven. But my friend is looking here, and he said, potato is the forbidden word. Okay, he made a very important decision. And from today on, it is forbidden to say the word potato. But first, I have to make a president avatar. Perfect, I finished. And now I look like a president, because it looks like I am very important. And now, I am coming back here, and my friend is coming too, especially because we have a lot of things to do. And he is my bodyguard, so he got here to keep me safe. But I am coming to the players' houses to warn them about what is happening. And for those who don't know, this neighborhood is divided into two sides. We have the poorer side and also the millionaire side. But I have to warn all of them about this. I said, actually, you warn all of them. I am feeling lazy. And my friend will have to do it, because I am too lazy to do it. But there is a player here who is looking at us, and my friend will have to talk to him and explain what is happening. So now, he is right there, and apparently they are talking. So I will let them talk. And meanwhile, I am coming here to see the player who is fishing, especially because I want to help him. But it seems that he is fishing here until now. And actually, he noticed that I am here. And he said, you are the worst president ever. But if he thinks I am a bad president, he is going to find out now that I really am the worst. Because now it is forbidden to say the word potato. I said, now it is forbidden to say potato. And I am serious. But it seems like he is very scared. And suddenly he got mad. And this is weird, because he grabbed an axe. And I really don't think he is joking, because he got a real axe and is trying to hit me. And I better get out of here. Actually, I am going to jump here and run away. Guys, even if he wants to hit me, he won't be able to. And now my bodyguard is going to handle this, because this player is really acting very weird. But my friend is right here. And he said, I already warned everyone. And that's very good. He warned all the players. But actually he is coming to this house to warn the player who lives here. And I don't know who lives in this house. But this player came out and he is trying to hit me. And this is really weird. He is coming here. But my friend is holding this item. And he simply shot it, which made the player stop. And finally he raised his hands. And now he stopped chasing me. But guys, I want to see if he is going to say the forbidden word. So much that my friend is coming right here. And I want to see what is going to happen. Because this player is very angry. He said, I want money. Please. I hate the president. But I will like him if he gives me money. And this player is really weird. But I had a genius idea. I said, do you want to be a soldier? You are going to help me see who broke the most important rule. But he is looking here. And he said, which rule? The most important rule of all. I don't know if I can say it. But since I am the president, I will say the most important rule of all. I said, you can't say potato. And that is the most important rule of all. But it seems like he agreed, so much that he has a military avatar now to help me with this. And now he grabbed this item, and I don't know where he got it from, because until a little while ago he only had an axe in Roblox, and now he is going to help me see who is breaking the rule. So I am walking here in front to see if anyone is breaking the rules, but it seems like everything here is very good. But there is a player right here in front. Who's the Joker? Suddenly we have the Joker right here, and he said, sit down, I want to talk to you. And this is really weird, and I don't know if I should obey him, especially because this player looks evil. But I am coming here because I want to see what he has to say. And I just got here, but he is simply sitting here. And meanwhile, the soldier arrived right here to protect me, because he is my bodyguard. But the Joker is looking here, and he simply started saying potato. And I don't know why he is saying that, but he really wants to get arrested in Roblox. So much that the player came right here, and he said, what will be the punishment for saying potato? So, we have to think of some punishment, because I had never thought about that. But my friend just got here, and he said he will have to jump 20 times. And that is exactly what is going to happen. But he has to jump 20 times for each time he said potato. And I don't remember how many times he said potato, but he will have to jump 80 times. So he started jumping here, and I am sure this is going to take a while. So I will let this player keep counting. And meanwhile I am going back here because I have more important things to do, which is to monitor the other players. And I want to see if everyone is following my rules. But guys, this player left here, and he said potato. And I don't know why they are breaking the rules, but my friend came here and he simply got banned from this house. And this player really is a threat. But the soldier arrived right here and simply stepped on his land. And it looks like the soldier is not afraid of getting banned, so much that he is staring at him. And he said, said, aren't you afraid that I will ban you? But I noticed that this player really is not afraid, and he is not even afraid of the player who literally banned my friend. He said, I am not afraid, because if you ban me, we are going to destroy your house. But he got very scared about that and simply left. But guys, there are punishments he will have to receive because he said the forbidden word, which is potato. But he is looking at me here, and he said, what will the punishment be? Look, I am still thinking. I don't know what punishment this player will get. But he is looking here, and he said, I will jump 100 times, okay? Look, then he can do that, and that is a great idea. So he started jumping here, and meanwhile I am going to leave because I have to go find my friend, who I don't really know where he went. But it looks like he is right here, waiting for the bus. And I don't know why he didn't just walk here, because he basically works for me. Since I am the president, I am literally the president here. But now, I am basically coming back here, and I have to monitor to see if everything is happening correctly. But guys, up to this moment it was only this player who broke the rule, this other player, and also this one who works for me. And now he said, you should give benefits to those who obey and don't say the forbidden word. And he had a genius idea. And basically the benefit I am going to give is that the people who don't say this word will be allowed to say the word. And I think that is pretty fair. He said, it is not fair. You should give them 1 million Robux. But that is way too much. And my friend is exaggerating. But now, finally the bodyguard is coming back here because that player jumped 100 times. So now he came back in the car. And I had a genius idea. I am coming here to the mall, and the mall will be totally closed, and only people who obey the rules will be able to come here. I said, let's close the mall only for those who don't say the forbidden word. And that is exactly what I want to do. So for that, I am coming here, and this is going to be very hard. But one of the players went right there to the door to stop people from coming inside. But my friend went a little ahead to make sure people don't come in here, and later there will be another security guard so that no one enters without permission. But I am going to start the constructions, and for that, I will grab this item on the right, and then we have this fence that I will start placing around the mall. But I will leave an entrance right here, and I will keep placing these fences. Perfect! I finished this. And we have this entrance, and also this other entrance. But I am going to put a lot of signs right here so that people don't come inside. And I am going to put 1 million signs. Perfect! I put a lot of signs, enough so that people won't come here, and only people who basically have social points will be able to enter. But my friend came right here, and he said, how do you get social points in the city? Look, you just have to not say the forbidden word, which is potato. It is literally just that, and you will get social points and will be able to come to the mall, which for now is completely blocked. But guys, I want to see the players' reactions as soon as they realize the mall is blocked. But it looks like there is already a player coming here because he wants to see them all. So my friend came back to this area because he is the security guard here. But the player came right here, and he doesn't know why the place is blocked. He said, can I come in? Look, unfortunately he can't. So much that my friend came right here, and he said, you said the forbidden word, you can't come in. And unfortunately that is true. And the person has to go a whole day without saying the forbidden word to be able to come in here. But it looks like there is another player coming here, and again he jumped over the fence. And I don't know why everyone jumps over the fence. But he said, can I come in? And this player can come in. He said, you can. You didn't say the forbidden word. But the player is looking here, and he said, what word? But my friend can't say it. But he said, potato. And guys, the security guard is looking at him, and my friend is simply going to get arrested. But I am going to forgive him so he won't get arrested or have any punishments. I said, I forgive you. Now you are forgiven for breaking the most important rule in the world. And I am serious, so much that the security guard went back there, and he is looking at this. And he said, this doesn't make sense. This is not the most important rule of all. Look, I know it's not, but for now it is. And it seems like he went inside because he can come here, but he came just to grab a pizza. And that's really weird. He came here to grab a pizza instead of doing the things upstairs, because there are a lot of interesting things up there. But now, I am coming back here to see how the rules are being followed in my city. So now, my friend also came here, because he will also check that. So I am coming back here. I want to see how the rules are going in the city. And apparently everyone is obeying. But this player just left here, and he said, potato. And now he went back to his house. But he thought I wouldn't notice it, but I saw everything that happened. And now I arrived right here, because now he is going to receive his punishment, especially because he said the forbidden word. And now he showed up right here, and he said, am I being punished for saying a word? And that is exactly what is happening, because this is the most forbidden word of all time, and he can't say that. I said, wait, I am going to prepare a challenge for you, and he will have to stay right here while I prepare a challenge, which will be the most important challenge of all. So here on the right, I will have to grab the basketball, exactly this one, and now I place the basketball hoop, and he will have to score in it. And I don't think it will be hard because it is very low, but that's the hard part, because it's so low that it will be very unexpected if he misses it. But now he is looking at it, and the challenge is going to start, and even I want to see if he will make it, because even I couldn't score in it. But now he threw it here, and he simply missed, and he will only be able to leave once he scores. But now he is going to try again. So he threw the ball here, and finally he scored. I said, congratulations, you are free. And that was the challenge. But he said, potato, and I don't know why he said that again. And it doesn't make sense. He said, it's because I want to do the challenge again. Okay, that's really weird. But now he threw the ball right here, and he scored. But actually no, and even I thought he had scored, but not this time. And now he threw it again, and he is getting much better at it. And I believe that this time he will score, but he missed. So I am going to throw once, just to prove to him that this is very easy. But the ball came back here, and he is looking at it and laughing. He said, "You don't know how to play." Look, actually I do know. So much that I threw the ball right here and finally scored. But the ball flew away, and I don't know how that happened. And now he finally scored. Look, congratulations. But I am going to leave him playing here, and meanwhile, I will get a secret car for myself just to scare the players. But my friend arrived here, and he said, "What car are you going to get?" Look, I am going to get a very interesting car, and for that, I will have to go back here. And here on the right, I got the school bus. But this bus is going to have a rocket, because I am going to get inside. And now, my friend will have to come here, but it looks like this player is still going to keep playing basketball here and keep scoring the ball in the hoop. And he really liked doing that, so much that he threw it again and scored again. But now I am coming back here, and I will have to do something very important. The players are still here, and this player is taking care of them all, and meanwhile, this other one is resting here in Roblox. But I am going up here, and now I will have to delete my house. And here on the right, if I get the hero's house, and then go up and simply go down like this, I will be able to do a really big secret. But there is a problem. I couldn't go down here, so I got another house, and finally I managed to do it. And here on the right, I am going to grab this item, and I will start placing it back here to make a turbo bus in Roblox. And perfect! It turned out like this. And now I have to delete this house, and my car stayed like this. And it really looks like it has turbo. Actually, it looks like it has a rocket. So much that my friend is looking at it, and he said, "It looks like a rocket. Invite more people to see it." So I am going to invite more people, and I will make a car competition to see who makes the best car of all. But they are forbidden from saying the word potato. Now there is a player who joined here, but he looks just like my friend, so much that the two of them are staring at each other. And now he changed his avatar back to normal, and they really are brothers. So much that he said, "We are brothers." But now he went back there, and it really looks like I have a rocket, because this fire turned out really interesting. And now my car looks like this, and it really is a very different bus. And the players are also getting their cars. But now I am coming up front to start the race, and everyone is ready for the race. And even this car has 2 spoilers, and I don't understand why. But now the race is finally going to start. Perfect! It started. And even though this is a bus, I started in front. But suddenly I crashed. But now I am coming up front again, and I really won this. But I think I crashed into the players' cars, and that's why they took a long time to get here. But now the race is going to start again. So I am coming up front, and this time I am going to win again. And I finally won this. But I crashed here, and now my car has no tires. And literally my bus turned into a boat, because I can't move it anymore. But my bus is floating up, and it is flying in a really weird way. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the become a member button. Then I will add you on Roblox.